Welcome back to the No Limits podcast with me, your host, Mark Ormrod. Today is going to be a very, very quick one. Hopefully no more than 3 minutes. I'm just going to say this as quickly and as directly as I can. And it's all based on an Instagram post. A social media post that I put out this morning, where I woke up and I just started looking at some motivational quotes that were kicking around all my various social media channels. About 5:20 this morning, I was sat there with a coffee, and then I put a post out, and I just thought that I would articulate that post into a podcast for a kind of short, sharp, in your face, or in your ear, if you like, bit of motivation, a bit of advice, and a tip, if you like. So, what the fuck am I talking about? Let me explain it to you. Alright, let me start from the beginning. This morning I put out a post and I was reading a bunch of motivational quotes on Facebook, and I saved the pictures and I put them on my Instagram, shared them on my Twitter, and then I shared them on my professional Facebook page, and I put some text with them. And in the text was some advice, and it's something that I've been doing for years, and it's something that I found has helped me profoundly with my motivation. It's helped me with my focus. It has helped me with my drive and my positive mental attitude. And it was to use my social media to help to encourage that. So what do I mean by that? About 4 or 5 years ago, basically I understood that what I was looking at, what I was reading, what I fed my mind was affecting my mood, my motivation, my drive, my morale, my confidence, everything. And I was looking for my social media, and I saw a bunch of people whinging and moaning and complaining and airing their dirty laundry. You know, sometimes people that would do it all the time, and some people that would only ever post if they had something negative to say. And I just sat there thinking, what is this shit? Why do people spout so much negativity? Why don't they just, when there's something positive to say, they don't say it, but when there's something negative, they want to jump all over it, and it just baffled me. And so I slowly and systematically started going through all my social media and removing all this stuff. Now, so like with Facebook, they brought in a setting a while ago. You don't have to unfriend people, but you can unfollow them and you can stay friends with them. So they won't know that you've unfollowed them, but you stop seeing all their morale hoovering statuses about how hard their life is and about how shit it is and about how everyone shits on them and takes the piss out of them and uses them and abuses them, and whatever it is else that they want to post. So you can stay friends with them, but you just don't see their bullshit. And then I did the same with pages. If there are any pages or whatever that I was a part of, groups that I was a part of, when it was all just negativity. For me, years ago it was bizarrely in the charity sector. One guy who represented one charity would slag off a charity that represented some, a different person represented, and it was just like, what are these people doing? They're just causing friction and making everyone look bad, and I didn't like the way one person would slate another person or another organisation or charity, so I started unfollowing them. And I did the same with my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm not political at all, and if people start putting all their political views all over the place, it would just drive me nuts. So I just unfollowed those guys and just did a clean sweep of all of my social media to get rid of as much negativity as possible. Then, when there was a gap, I filled it. And I did the exact opposite. I found pages that pushed out motivational quotes. I found some well-known people that were all about personal development, self-development, self-improvement, positivity. And I started following those pages and, friend requesting those kind of people. And it started to work. I used to wake up in the morning, I'd look at my timeline, and rather than hear whatever it was, I can't be bothered to specify, whatever negativity it was, I saw something positive, some quotes, some good news, some people putting out statuses about how somebody had helped them and they were grateful for it, or they had the opportunity to help somebody else and it made them feel good. And then reading all that stuff made me feel good. And I found it was a great way, not just to start my day, but because we all spend so much time on our phones nowadays, to keep my morale high throughout the day. And we do. You may not think it, you may be in denial, you may not want to admit it, but we spend an incredible amount of time on these mobile phones that we have. And I'm guilty of it, probably more than most people, because I put a lot of stuff out on social media. But if you audited it, I think you'd shock yourself. So the key that I found was, because we spend so much time on it, use it in a positive way. Flood your timelines, your friend lists, your groups, your pages that you follow with positivity, things that get you passionate, things that get you motivated, things that inspire you, that fire you up, that give you a drive, that make you want to be a better person, that make you happy. All right, and that was it. That's just what I wanted to share with you guys. I shared it in a social media post just now. Just flood your timeline and your phone, even your screensaver. Go download a positive screensaver, and just have it in your face as much as possible, because it helps. And when you're feeling down, and you reach for your phone, you flick it on, you see something good, and it helps. That was all I wanted to say, guys. It's just a little tip from me that I have found in the last 3-4 years has really, really helped me. I'm sure it can help you too. And if I have any more epiphanies like this, and I do posts about them, then I'll drop them in a pod as well. And hopefully it can help you guys out. Guys, as always, thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. I love you all. I'll catch you in the next episode. Mark, out.